been looking at this case, the David case or D4vd case, for ever since it started with the whole them finding a body in David's Tesla, the guy that sang "Romantic Homicide." I remember hearing that song like when it kind of came out, and I really enjoyed it. Years later, it's trending again because of the case. Of course, it made me listen to it more. It just adds a different feel to it. I've just been keeping track of this case, especially in the beginning. Things were unfolding, not so much like in the last couple weeks, because it's just like the same new details. There's like nothing new. There's always all these people making videos, just making stuff up. So I usually like read the news instead. If you're watching this or if you're watching any other videos, just make sure you do your research first. Like you can't believe everything that they say in these videos. It says new details on David investigation according to private investigator. Let's see. Rest in peace, this girl Celeste.
The girl found in the front trunk of a Tesla registered to rising music star David. And that new evidence, he claims, includes who was the last one driving the Tesla where the teen's body was ultimately discovered.
Sandra Mitchell is live in Hollywood with more on what we're learning tonight. Sandra.
Micah and Cher, that private investigator, told me tonight that he actually has video evidence of the last person driving that Tesla. He says he has supplied it to the LAPD.
Why is
He
she so
also
blurry?
told me tonight an arrest in the case could be coming very soon.
No.
New clues tonight
Really?
about the crime involving the remains
What
of a
the heck?
teen girl found in the trunk of a Tesla owned by rising star musician David.
I think she has been deceased a lot longer than what people may have originally thought. It could go back as early as January or February,
Damn.
which is hard to fathom.
Private investigator Steve Fisher recently.
Wait, what?
A lot longer than what people may have originally thought. It could go back as early as January or February. Which is hard to fathom.
That's
Private
insane,
investigator
man.
Steve Fisher recently went inside the Hollywood Hills mansion where
crazy.
David lived just before the body of 14-year-old Celeste Rivas Hernandez was found in his abandoned Tesla.
There were disturbing items.
And Fisher told KTLA he found items that could be linked to the crime, items left behind by LAPD even after a search of the property.
There's some items, some physical items that I unfortunately can't disclose, but they are significant because they could be something that could have been used in a plan to actually get rid of her body.
Fisher also says he's uncovered interesting video from neighborhood security cameras that he's handed over to LAPD. He says he knows who was driving the car when it was abandoned in late July, presumably with the body in the trunk.
I'm certain I
Ooh.
know who it is. I can't say, but there is surveillance from the 29th, and I'm certain I know who this person is.
The initial autopsy showed
Holy
no
crap.
obvious cause of death. Investigators now are waiting for toxicology reports.
Just took
It's
one
been
camera.
almost 7 weeks since Celeste's body was found. No arrest and no suspects. David, real name David Anthony Burke, has not commented, but he did cancel his world tour, and he has not been seen in public since then.
It's been
Yeah,
shocking.
he's really been keeping them himself ever since this happened. Besides like the canceling the shows, there was never. Oh, and then like deleting some of his posts on like, I think, TikTok, Twitter, maybe Instagram. I'm not sure. But yeah, he hasn't really commented on it. I mean, I don't know if that's good or bad, because I think it might be better than it might be more good than bad, because like, if someone's guilty, they'll start like kind of like explaining, like no, I didn't do this or something, versus like if someone's innocent, it's just like better to stay quiet. I don't know, I feel. But yeah, I don't know, man. It's just like his songs, his music videos, like look at this video with him dragging a body. It's just like, I don't know, it's hard to not connect it,
Silent he's been for somebody that really lived online, and not only him, but the people around him and his immediate orbit, they've gone completely silent.
So we do know there was at least one crime committed, concealing body. When might we expect an arrest in the case? The investigator believes that LAPD is waiting for those toxicology reports, which could come any
Still?
day and could indicate a more serious
Still waiting
crime.
on that?
Big news on the David Celeste Rivas Hernandez case.
Yo, this guy's kind of annoying, man. The one talking right now.
We now know who the private investigator is.
Like, he just says certain stuff that are, like, not appropriate. And I feel like he just does it for, like, the views, the ratings, you know?
Was hired by the Hollywood Hills landlord for the home that David had been staying at, right by where the Tesla was found with Celeste's body inside. Well, we just sat down with this investigator himself, Steve Fisher, about what he has learned so far, what we can expect next. Let me tell you, it is shocking. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber. David and Celeste, screenshots from Discord chats, live stream.
Bro, like, he's always bringing up old stuff. Like, every video that he comes out about this case, he brings out everything, like, from the beginning.
He told TMZ and the Daily Mail that his family wanted answers about what might have happened in or around this home, and that he wasn't trying to interfere with the police investigation. He just didn't want to be left in the dark about what connections, if any, his property could have to all this. And TMZ reports that the LAPD has since seized surveillance footage from the same home, cameras that could show exactly who entered or exited the property. Now, this homeowner reportedly told the outlet that he hasn't even seen the footage himself out of respect for his tenant's privacy. He also claims the police still haven't given him a copy of the warrant or told him exactly
Nah,
what
he
he
saw
took.
that, bro.
So the big question now is what exactly happened in or around that home, right?
Which means it could be an accidental overdose. With a really bad decision made afterwards. Last month, David was show. Okay. Yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll see if there's an arrest soon.